Hey chess lovers, welcome back to the Chessyard. This is dhairyabagga and let's play some bullet and enjoy. If you do like the video, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Starting over d4 and bishop g5. Sometimes opponent can blitz out the move e6 and then you can take advantage of it. Not the case here, but you can still play solid and there's no harms here. Pinning the knight, maybe taking it as well is not a bad ploy at all. Okay, so opponent blunders the queen and resigns, and now asking for a rematch, which is not going to happen right now. So let's play another, because opponent blundered the queen, so asking for a rematch is not the way. I'll go here because that gives me the free bishop. You can always win extra pieces with these small tricks because opponents are generally blitzing out moves, not looking out what's happening at their side of the board. I can simply aggressively enhance and go here. Maybe I can go here as well. Now the opponent will move the knight and I'll move my queen. Asking for some questions here. The king is quite safe because of the knight standing there. I should play pawn forward if I don't want to get into troubles. Is there some sacrifice happening? Not really. Maybe I should just come back for the time being. The idea is to go somewhere else eventually. Not available, no, not much slots available as of now because of the queen standing there. Now I'm attacking the queen first. Now I'll take the pawn. Now I can probably attack the queen again, and this time I'll take the bishop out of the game. That bishop was kind of holding on to the central pawn, which I can definitely take now. And I can take a pawn as well, which was troubling me. Now the opponent is trying to infiltrate from the other side of the board, but that's not good. Oh, I missed the queen, but it's okay. My queen is defended. Maybe I can give a check. Always helpful. I can grab a pawn. Not bad. Maybe I should just go here and grab another pawn. Now I can't. I can go up with the knight. Opponent is playing fast here. I just missed on the clock completely. Not acceptable in bullet games at all. Maybe I can just win this rook. Give a check. Come back. Give a check. Go up. I cannot flag, of course, because my timing is quite bad here. So I lose. It's okay. Let's go another match. I was too slow in the middle somehow. I don't know. Let's play this and see how it goes. Again, c65. Very solid opening, I believe. You can always play that against whatever your opponent does. So you can always play the first two moves quicker than the opponent. That's a bad move, but it does pay it off because I can take the knight now. So it's knight versus bishop, so which means if the position is closed, I am better off. If it's open, my opponent is better off. So I'll try to exchange this because this looks like an open position right now. I'm threatening with queen takes, which does get saved as well. So let's castle now. No, not get into troubles. Opponent does take here and now I take, which is always nice. Now what I have to do is pressurize and double up on the H file and take advantage. So let's start with pressurizing the H file. First rook has already come. Okay, opponent is offering queen trade. Do I need to or do I not? Let's do it. That opens up the position further. And probably the opponent should resign now. I'm not sure. I'll double up the rooks. Where's this pawn going? I don't think it's going anywhere, so I'm taking it up. Next move. Wherever it goes or doesn't, I'll take here. Now maybe I can give a check and just win a rook. That's the best thing. This pawn is being attacked, which I can definitely save, not a problem. And I can take another pawn and then maybe another as well. And opponent is not winning on time either, so it should not be problematic. Let me go up with the king as well. Trying to exchange the rooks now. That's always better. If not, then I can double up and now I can take the pawn, which is a beautiful checkmate eventually. Because I moved the king and my pawn was stable. That's a nice checkmate to end this game. I'll play one more, maybe try to reach 20, 50. That will require maybe 2 games, but yeah, let's see. I can always play more of bullet. I enjoy playing bullet as well. Let's go up with the knight, defend the pawn as well further. Okay, opponent is trying to break open the center straight away. I don't have much options, but I'll take here. I lose a pawn, but that's okay. That's part of the game. Now maybe I can just double up and take with a knight. Oh, that's a nice move again by the opponent. Let's go here and take with the knight if the opponent doesn't. So I can now probably trade off the queens as well. And then I think I should just go up with the knight, because that will give me a central advanced pass pawn, whatever you want to call it. Let's go here, just trying to make sure that I have ample of space eventually. Let's go up with the bishop. Just trade off the bishops. That was a bad trade actually for me. Shouldn't have done it. Let's go here. I need to take my king up now quickly. If not, I am in trouble. I'll lose the pawn, of course. Let's go here and trade off the pawns again. I can give a check, come back, go up. Should just stop this pawn parade from ever moving forward. Let's give a check and come back. Opponent is kind of trying to trade off everything, which is in the opponent's favor. Now my idea can be to give a check from here as well and come back. They were trying to go here maybe, and then take this pawn out of the game. Go here and play pawn forward. Opponent didn't take, but opponent is playing fast. Let's go here and here. That's a blunder, and I can move. What? I'm 20 seconds down. Seriously? I got a queen on the board, but nothing worked out. I didn't see the time. That was pretty bad. 20 seconds. Losing with 20 seconds is very hard. Alright, let's go. If I lose this, I should probably stop playing more. Unless I want to spoil all my rating, which I don't mind doing, because I generally do that as well. Okay, I'll play this and give a check. Maybe just come back and come back further. Go up with the knight, asking a pawn push, which allows me to access the central square. Now I cannot take this, but I can play pawn forward always. And now I cannot take anything. So I should just go here maybe. Opponent does sack. Oh, that was pretty much nice maneuvering. Wow, that was impressive to say the least. I lose a pawn and I'll probably lose the rook as well. So nothing much left here. All I can do is, or hope, is to have some stalemating technique if I can get it right. Otherwise, I don't have much of scope remaining. So now I can go up with the knight, which are now both defending each other. Probably I can do something about it. Maybe let's just take the knight, which is again a very bad move, because the rook can now confront me from front. Doesn't happen straight away, but I can just move my king now, sidestepping it. I can take this actually with the rook, not a bad ploy. But I have to move the knight now, which becomes a black ploy eventually. No matter where I go, I lose the rook. I take this and I lose the bishop maybe next. Definitely. Let's give a check at least, if nothing much. Attacking the queen now. I am not even fast today. I don't know what's wrong. Should have got the bishop in between. That's a bad move again. Let's go here and take the queen just in case opponent takes, of course. I can play pawn forward. That is a mate. That was actually a mate. Yeah. If the opponent would have promoted, that was a Rosen trap, which would have worked. It doesn't. So let's play one more. 2025 is the cutoff point. Okay, yesterday was at 2025, so I don't want to spoil that rating for sure. So maybe if I lose this, definitely I'm stopping up. Otherwise, we can probably play a few more. I'll go up with the knight and attack the bishop next. Then maybe go up with the knight, attacking the other bishop. If they get traded, they don't. I can come back, not a problem. Let's just castle and be safe and solid. Let's go up with the knight again. I don't want to do much here, just play solid. Opponent is trying to pin the knight, which is kind of bad for me. I don't have much options but to expand, which is good for my opponent actually. So this structure benefits my opponent. Now let's see what pawn forward move the opponent is willing to play or about to play. Doesn't play much. Maybe I can just sidestep and make room. Okay, this is bad, but I can go up with the king to save my knight from just getting trapped badly. And the queen comes in, which is kind of again very much scary. Opponent does take. Now I can take back with the queen. Pawn forward means I need to go back. There is no such threats here. I can go up with the knight and probably now attack the queen from f5. So yes, now I'm attacking the queen, which does get saved, so no problems there for the opponent as well. Maybe I can just give a check, which is bad actually because my knight is kind of trapped. Yes, it is. Not kind of, it is trapped. I didn't even take. Why am I doing it? Opponent takes. I can take it back with the queen maybe and trade off the queens. Give a check maybe. No, it doesn't work. Let's go back and play pawn forward. Let's go here and defend. This is a time crunch now. Nothing more than that. Let's take. Okay, I didn't take. Why didn't I take? I don't know. Let's go back. Let's take this maybe and let's come back. No, do something. Okay, I can't go there. Okay, this is bad. Okay, this is bad. Oh, that was almost mate in one, but wow, I flagged eventually. Alright, I enjoyed it. Flagging is not bad. Alright, let's play one more and see if we can win this one as well. That can be nice. Trying to exchange the bishops. I'm not interested, sir, right now at least. Sir, ma'am, whosoever. Let's play pawn forward and get the knight centralized maybe eventually. Don't want to. Let's do it anyway. Let's take with the bishop. Come back. Let's go here with the knight. I should take this pawn and get her with my bishop. Now the idea should be to castle queen side here, because the opponent is pretty sharp on the other side of the board. Let's trade off the bishops. Maybe dark square bishop was annoying. Now the idea can always be to checkmate on h7, but for that I need to mobilize my queen first, which attacks the knight as of now. Let's go here. Now I'm threatening h7, which is saved, but now I can go up with the knight, pressurizing, but now I can swing over and trade off the queens too. Not a bad ploy at all. Let's trade off the bishops. I'm okay losing a pawn. Let's go here so that there's no checks coming at least. I lose a pawn again, but that's completely fine. Let's go up as well. Not much is happening here. I am losing out on time. Did go up because otherwise it looked very deadly to me. It still is actually. Let's save this. A check is coming. Oh, it's a fork. Nicely done by the opponent. Can just go here and go here. Defend everything as of now. I cannot take that pawn, so that's a no-brainer. Will the opponent take? Doesn't take. I am giving a check. And there's no chances of flagging as well for me. My opponent can do anything. Has a lot of pawns which are going to be promoted very soon, and I cannot do much. Maybe I can just force a stalemate somehow. I don't know. Okay, no. Didn't work out. 2105 rated player, so quite strong as well. I haven't reached that rating ever. 2032 again. Let's go here and take the queen. Win easy. Resigns. Again 2038. Okay, this rating is just fluctuating here as of now, which means it's kind of time to stop maybe. Let's go back with the bishop and trade off the bishops now. Doesn't trade, so I'll trade. Let me get the dark square bishop here so that I can probably now kick it. Goes back. Let's try and trade off. Doesn't trade off. Let's go up with the knight. The opponent cannot take a pawn at least. Doesn't. I'll take with this so that. Okay, let's take. Opponent does take back. Now I go up with my knight. planting it in the center. Now the dark square bishop, if you see, isn't really... Oh, I had a fork. I shouldn't have done this. I still have a fork. Nice. Let's go here so that the queen is shifted towards the wrong side of the board. Again, taking the right pawn is always important. Let's come back. The idea is to take the central pawn now with the queen, which does get saved. But now I don't want to take. I want to castle. The idea is to castle and trade off the rooks if the opponent does take the pawn. Does take, I'll take as well, and now take with the pawn again, which is a kind of good solid structure for me. I cannot give a check really, so I can just defend maybe. Opponent can play pawn forward, which looks very deadly right now to me. I can just move now. Again a check, I move. Opponent now moves the pawn. Now I can take maybe, and I can move. Oh, the bishop is quite vicious there at the end, so that looks troublesome to me. Opponent is willing to have a draw maybe, and I think it's a draw. There's nothing much left here. Could I have won it if I didn't allow that pawn forward coming, but I don't know, didn't have much time as well, I thought. So just playing on the position than timing right now, so that's why. Alright, c65, I'll go up, I'll take the pawn. Let's play pawn forward again. Maybe just take this knight out. Maybe I can just spin this knight as well and take it. Not a bad ploy. Attacking a pawn now, and I can swing over as well. Oh, that's a bad swing over because I lose the pawn, which gets saved accidentally by the opponent. Maybe I can take. Maybe I should not take it. Let's go up with the knight, because if the opponent takes, I can take back with the knight. That's a nice move. Now I should be willing to trade off the queens, but I don't know how to, so let's go here first. Okay, the knight is getting pinned up, but now I can double up the knights, connect both my knights as well. Always useful, but now comes the bishop, which allows you to take the pawn. Opponent does castle, which means I can probably take another pawn. I'm anyways losing on the position there. Let's give a check. Maybe I should draw this one. I should draw this one. It looks very bad for me on time as well, so it's a draw. Easy draw from there on. So if you're losing on position, you can always have a draw, and I think I should just stop here. 2039 is not a bad rating at all, and let's see if I can tomorrow hit 2050. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know your feedback. Keep watching and sharing. Please do subscribe to the channel as well, and I shall see you tomorrow with some interesting and instructive content like always. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye bye.